Virgo, I hope that you're doing well. This is a general reading, so please only take what works for you. Also, if you watch this full video, please like this video. If it's not your story, just check your other placements, like your rising or your moon or Venus. Right, for Virgo. Let's check it out. You'll know if this is your reading by the energy I'm about to spit out, okay? Shuffling for Virgo for the 1st through the 10th of June 2022. Let's see, Virgo. Let's see the people who are coming at you, the things that you're dealing with. Show me Virgo energy. Virgo energy, 7 of Wands. Ooh, 7 of Wands. There was a time in my life I was always getting 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is kind of like an annoying card. In this deck, well, it's quite beautiful. He's hopping from one post to the other. He might not make it, right? And what happens? What's the worst case scenario? If he doesn't make it, he just gets a little wet. There's no high risk or high reward in the 7 of Wands. It's a minor arcana. It's a number 7. 7s are not necessarily challenges in the tarot, but because that's 5. But the 7s they're annoying energies, you know? They're like the sense of self that gets in the way. The dualities within self, that's the 7. This major arcana for 7 is the Chariot. And if you know anything about tarot, you know that the Chariot has 2 animals that pull the vehicle, right? Each rendition, each card has a different depiction. But what you need to know is that the 2 animals, the nature of the 2 animals are totally opposite. And that's human nature, right? We have a schism inside of us. We want what we want, but we know what we know. These kinds of themes. So when we have the 7 of Wands, it's asking you to hold your vision. That would be the guidance. That would be the straightforward, positive alignment of the card. Hold your vision, right? You're hopping from one post to the other. Keep your fucking eye on what you're jumping towards. Do what you need to do so that you can hop lightly, go lightly, be lightly. Don't spend too much time when you land on the next post because you have to be able to be agile and jump to the next one, right? Okay, hold your vision. The other message is, why are you needing to hop from post to post? Why did you decide to do this? What's in your pockets, huh? Is something going to be ruined if it gets wet? Why is this the game you decided to do? In the normal Rider-Smith deck, he has 2 different shoes on. This guy is in the middle of like a stick wall, holding a stick, defending himself, and he has 2 different shoes on. So you're really not on good footing. You're not on good footing. And you're being defensive while not on good footing. So it's kind of like the whole card, the whole premise is like, oh my God. You know, kind of like you wouldn't argue with someone who wasn't able to understand what you were saying, right? That would be a waste of time, a waste of energy. So the 7 of Wands, that's where you're at. It's sort of like a WTF. WTF. Okay? I got 1 card for your energy, so already, Virgo, starting out strong. Show me, what's the vision? Show me the vision, please. Show me the vision, please. What's Virgo got in mind? Damn. Ask and I shall receive. Damn. Ask and I shall receive. Okay. If I pull this one off first, then it's the last one. That's how that goes. Okay. Ace of Swords, 6 of Swords, Knight of Swords, the Empress, Ten of Wands, the Chariot, that's 7 again, King of Swords. Virgo, this is not really like you. This is not really like you. This is like some Gemini bullshit. Or like Aries bullshit. But far too many swords for Aries. Aries isn't thinking so much, you know. They just go. This is Gemini bullshit. All right, so the Ace of Swords in reverse, followed by the Six of Swords. We'll do it 2 cards at a time, okay, for the full message, because this has got a lot of cats here. So the Ace of Swords in reverse would be, a very inopportune timing, as well as an inconvenient truth, or a truth that you don't truly understand and cannot grasp, or is being hidden from you, okay? Either way, something really heavy to know, and something you don't really know. Or that if you did know, it's not helpful for you in any way, and you don't really like it at all. And what happens when you don't know or do know this detail? You decide that you're going to leave. You use this bridge to transform who you are and to become anew, because you can't handle that Ace of Swords. Hi, what are we doing? What are we doing here? This is not your reading. Okay, so you decide you're going to leave, okay? Now, the Knight of Swords and the Empress. The Knight of Swords is in reverse. The Empress is also in reverse. So you don't use this truth, even if you had a wrong sense of it. You don't take it to go out there and make a change, to cut the bullshit out of your life. Instead, you also don't nurture yourself and the impact that the truth may have on you. That's very weird energy to be back to back. The Ten of Wands, you decide that you put your hands up. You're not doing it. You're not even going to think about it. You're not going to put any energy into it at all. You're going to move away from the situation. The only cards that are upright are the movement cards, the Six of Swords and the Chariot. You're getting at a dodge. The King of Swords here, also in reverse. You are not seeing the situation clearly. You are not being logical. You are being avoidant. Virgo. That's the Informer that was kicking in the rest of my head. I don't know if you know that song. You know, some blam, and then boom boom yam, Informer. So Virgo. There's something about the information. Like information. It's this whole thing is about information that you don't. I asked, what's the vision? The vision is you running away. You are running away from all that water. You're running away from all your emotions, just using swords and avoidant energy to get out of a situation. What brought this on? What brought this on? Okay. What brought this on, Virgo? So, Virgo, what brought this on? We got the Page of Cups. Someone offered their heart to you. Small piece, but definitely, hey man, I like you. Okay. You like me? Circle yes or no, maybe. Want to go out? Okay. We can go out. And then the High Priestess. What brought this on is this person who offered you a cup. This person who offered you because it's just a Page of Cups. This person who offered you an intention, an interest, this energy that came at you with like, hey, you smell good. They're your dream. You know it, you feel it inside. You feel it inside. And you don't know how to speak to them. You become mute. You don't know how to tell them anything. What does Virgo want to say that they can't? What does Virgo want to say that they can't? Show me. Look, you know you want to tell me. Keep it in the deck. Don't say it out loud. Don't say it out loud. What do you want to say? Well, we have Temperance. Sagittarius. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse. What you want to say is that you want to bring time, patience, and balance to the fear and the confusion and the betrayal. The betrayal. It's like you. These are you. This is the swords, yeah? So you're all the swords. And now you brought me the swords again. Is it them that's the swords? Did they do sword stuff to you, or did you just continue to do sword stuff? You started the sword stuff with them. Now you want to have time to heal the sword stuff that you did previously. What is it that you want to say? Time will heal my fear and self-sabotage. That's what you want to say? With time, I won't be scared and I won't get in my own way. That's what you want to say. They're in reverse. Okay. Okay. What does this person want from Virgo? What does this person want from Virgo? This person wants you to quickly and swiftly become the King of Cups they know you to be. They want you to stop calculating every single move. They want you to stop moving slowly. And they want you to be a master of your own emotions and find an aptitude for all emotions. What's the outcome? Sweet. First to the 10th. Queen of Wands on the table, dealing with the Leo, Aries, Sag. That's really the Sag card. Page of Wands. Okay, this person is definitely a Judgment is on the bottom of the deck, upright. Second wind or an awakening. This person is definitely a fire sign, okay? Kind of a witchy fire sign, perhaps. Someone who is very intuitive here, someone who's very blessed, someone who has a lot of grace, someone that scares you. Someone that makes you overthink. But someone that is exciting and beautiful. What can be gained here? Focus. Right, because all you're doing is running away. Focus. Show me focus on what? Focus on what? Wow, that's so funny because you see the Seven of Wands gets the focus. The Seven of Wands is just jumping from one thing to the other. What's this focus about, please? Show me. What's this focus about? Focus on what? What's up? The Ten of Swords. Focus on this fear of ruin. Focus on putting an end to this. What's the outcome, please? Whoa. This is a good story. The outcome is stop being fear-based. That's the devil in reverse. Stop feeling like you don't have something. Stop being codependent. Stop overthinking. Stop thinking that you don't deserve something. Stop being addicted to this sword energy. Stop closing yourself up. Stop repressing your emotions and using your mind as a decoy. Stop pretending like you're the wounded warrior, the Nine of Wands, right? The Nine of Wands is a guarded energy, doesn't let someone in. The Nine of Wands is so wounded from what they've come from previously that they're not able to receive any new energy. Eight of Pentacles, ground and give it work. Give it the love that it needs to bloom. Oh, should we do the advice? I was about to just skip to Threads of Fate, Virgo. What's the advice here from Spirit for Virgo, 1st through the 10th of June? The advice. Any advice? The advice is to let that shit go. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Let that shit go. Let that shit go. I don't know what you're holding on to, but that's something for you to think about, right? When you take that bridge, that 6 of Swords, when you take that chariot and you get out of Dodge and you run away from something, you run away from, I don't know. You run away from that Page of Cups, the way that the High Priestess in you about this person makes you feel. Threads of Fate for Virgo, please. June 1st to the 10th, please. Threads of Fate for Virgo, please. June 1st to the 10th, please. Thank you. So it's saying get curious about your boundaries, okay? Like I said, don't be a wounded warrior. Take those 9 of Wands, put them to the ground. Take your 7 of Wands, stop defending yourself. Take all your wands, take all your swords, put them to the side, and just sit with what is as is. Listen to your High Priestess as she knows best. Whatever she gives you in terms of a gut feeling and intuition and visions about this Page of Cups, about this kind of person who, you know, they inspire you. This person who makes you feel something. I don't know, maybe if it's not a person, Virgo, if you're not dealing with someone, there's still something that you're avoiding. So look at your life and ask, what am I avoiding? What makes me uncomfortable that I need to get away? That's the thing that this is the message about. And again, if this is not your reading, you can easily check out your other placements. You can leave me a nasty comment. Put a picture in there. Use emojis. Get colorful. But just know that all the elements are helpful, right? It's really good to use sword energy when you need sword energy. It's really good to use wand energy when you need that. Cups are also important. Okay, Virgo? Something about the Seven of Wands, where you're at now, this highly defensive nature is not helping you to have focus on your life. And that, I know, is important to you. Get curious about your boundaries. Who do you shut out? Who do you let in? And why? Okay. All right. That's that.